Addiction palettes. Now there are 3 palettes to choose from, and actually 2 more are being released September 15th. So there are palettes 1, 2, and 3 right now, and 4 and 5 will be released September 15th. But right now we're going to talk about palette number 3, which is my very, very, very favorite palette. I don't use it often because it is purples, but it is my favorite because I love purple. So these are the shades that we're going to use today. And first I'm going to prime. Don't forget to always use your eye primer. This will make your eyeshadow pop. It'll make the colors much more vibrant and will also help it stay on longer and prevent creasing. So you just rub in, just a little tiny dab is all you need for that. So I will use a combination of brushes today. Probably these 2, and they're both double-sided. One's a liner shader brush, and it has a liner brush on one side and just a regular brush on the other side. The other one is the angled sponge brush. So it has an angled brush on one side and a sponge on the other side. I like to use the sponge side for the crease, which is your darkest color. So we're going to use today Irate, which is the darkest color. It's black. We're going to use that in the crease. So I'm going to start with the crease first. And there's no rules. You can do however works best for you. Sometimes I go with the main color across my whole eyelid, but since I'm kind of trying to do a smoky eye, I'm just going to start with the black first because I don't want it to be harsh. And then usually I'll do the full eye color and then go back into the crease and darken it as I need to. So we're going to start with Irate, and I'm using the sponge. And our palettes are very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. See how dark that is? And I barely put any on my brush. So we're just gonna do the corner. Don't get scared. We'll blend it, I promise. And I always go up higher because I have a hooded eye. So I like to take my color up further at an angle. So that's a tip for you if you have hooded eyes, a hooded eyelid, and that just means when you open your eyes, you barely see any eyelid. Some people, you'll notice when they open their eyes, you see a lot of their eyelid, but their eyes wide open. So hooded eyes are where you barely see any eyelid. So the tip with that is always to have more color up. So the next we're gonna go into Cheeky, which is this purple, this super sparkly bright purple. And I'm just gonna use the other side of the brush. This is my angled brush. And again, you don't need a lot. I'm just going to take it all the way across my eyelid. I know it's dark. Don't panic. We're going to fix it. So then I will go into Flippant, I think. Maybe Determined to kind of offset this a little bit. This is Determined right here. So I'm just going to go use the other brush. This is the liner shader brush. I'm just going to dab a little in there. The Determined, and this is a matte color. It's not a sparkle. Just kind of go over the top with this. This is going to mute it a little bit when you blend it. and kind of give it a transition up to your eyebrow. And then we'll go in with Smitten, which is the lightest color in this palette. And I'll just take my finger and dab a little bit on there and just go lightly under my brow so that you sort of get that shimmer right there where the light would hit. And now we're gonna blend it. Since we have all of our colors on there. And then I can go back, see where it's at, and make adjustments where I need to. So to blend, you can use the Deluxe brush, is great for blending. Mine's dirty right now. So I'm just gonna use the liner shader brush, that side, the non-angled side, and blend all of this. And you're just gonna sort of swirl it so that it's not harsh. See? So then I'm gonna go through with some purple again because I want that to be the dominant color, the cheeky. And just sort of go right in there. That's what I want to be the most prominent color. And then you could actually go underneath with your transition color that I used up here if you need to, but I'm actually going to do eyeliner, purple eyeliner, but I will do that next. But I just wanted to show you real quick how to apply your eyeshadow, especially if you're doing dark colors like this, and how you can make the eyeshadow work for you. Now it looks weird because this eye isn't done, of course. But if you look, once I get mascara and eyeliner on, you can see I have very prominent dark colors on, but because my eyelids are somewhat hooded, it doesn't look dramatic as when I close my eye, right? So there you go. Addiction Palette 3.